Calshaw, candidate number 2358, playing the role of Tristan in the play called The Effect.
Grace Duggan, candidate number 2375, playing the character Dr. One.
Carolina Puro, 2510, playing Connie.
David Ryan, 2520, playing Dr. Toby.
Jacob Webster, 2568, playing Doctor 2.
Have you ever suffered from depression? I felt depressed, but in what way? Well, I mean, I've been sad, but not depressed. No, there's a difference. Yeah, right, it's an illness, isn't it? Well, you tell me, I haven't got an abnormal amount of chemical in the brain or anything, have I? And that's depression. Yeah, sorry, No, I'm interested. Just I'd never say, oh, I'm depressed, but just meaning sad, you know, because I'm not. You're just sad. When I'm sad, I'm sad. Okay, and there's no chance you can be pregnant? No.
What contraception are you using?
None.
Are you in a relationship?
Yep,
Are you sexually active?
I have had sex. I hope to have sex again.
But you're not having sex at the moment.
Well, not right at the moment.
Okay, I need your help, Connie. I've seen men. A lot of men. And it's great you volunteer because I want to make sure that drug trials work on women as they do on men. Drug trials are very safe, but you consent for yourself, you can't consent for anyone else. So what you need to know is that you are not pregnant.
Well, if I am, then it's the second coming, but give me something to wee on and I'll wee on it.
Right. Do you smoke?
No.
Have you drunk alcohol in the last 24 hours?
Nope.
Have you taken drugs medicinal in the last 4 to 8 weeks?
No.
Have you had any poppy seeds in the last 48 hours?
Poppy seeds? No.
So if your drugs test does come back positive, I'm going to assume it's for heroin, not fentanyl.
Fine by me.
Have you ever suffered from irritable bowel syndrome?
No.
Cancer of the bowel?
Nope.
Cancer of the lungs, throat or skin?
Nope.
Arthritis?
Nope.
Dementia?
Nope.
Diabetes type 1?
Nope.
Diabetes type 2?
Nope.
Have you ever been diagnosed with mental health disorder or been in hospital longer than 24 hours?
No. Okay. Done well there then. Full marks for me.
I'm not sure avoiding senile dementia is something to take full credit for.
My body can, so far.
Yes.
It's made better decisions than the rest of me. I'll say that.
So, you know and accept you must remain within the vicinity for the 4-week period and hand over all electronic devices.
One mobile phone, check. Don't be looking at the photos.
You've done this before, I see.
A few times I have.
So you know what you must do now.
I take it I should go somewhere around there.
You can do it in here if you like. I've seen it all before.
It's alright. I'll take myself off and empty myself out, shall I?
Thank you, Tristan.
Would you want me to take that for you?
Pardon? No, sorry.
Oh, that's alright.
Do you work here?
No, I was just going that way with something I'm the same as you. Here.
Oh, I don't think you can take in people's.
No, probably because of the rules. You have to sign for all that shit. I could do anything to it. I won't. You don't have to hide it.
Not particularly.
Can I see it then?
No.
It's warm, isn't it? That's the thing. But you're warm. Well, if you were cold, then you'd be dead.
You need to drink more water.
I do. I will. You're alright. Never really seen a girl around here before.
Do you use a lot then?
Yeah, a bit. It's weird. I guess I never really noticed. I always thought women would be less inclined to
Have put things inside their bodies? Well, so to speak.
Clearly you're alright with that sort of thing.
Mind your own.
You sure you wouldn't like me to take that for you? Like a gentleman would?
No.
Can I touch it?
No! It's just Nothing.
I'm teasing.
I know. I'm not ashamed of it.
You'll have to be my friend now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is very good, isn't it? I'm not sure if it's good or bad, it's just the case. Well done. Different from what you're used to, I bet.
Different.
Easier.
Different.
Elevated mood,
Yep.
increased energy levels,
Yep.
weight loss, and increased height.
Average 2 centimetres.
Height. That doesn't seem likely.
Well, we're not raising the floors.
I didn't even know we were monitoring height.
I'm monitor.
I can see that. Why you did some psychological tests in phase 1, physical.
Everything's physical at the end, isn't it?
There's really no need, just stick to protocol.
Yes.
An antidepressant effect in healthy volunteers. Pretty extraordinary.
Barely a week in. They know they've been given the antidepressant, so it most likely their own expectations, surely.
Could be. But the new design is fast acting.
Sorry, I just assumed it was psychological.
Believe me, I don't want to spend 5 weeks on a trial that gets decredited.
Because the odd ones have been discredited.
No, they haven't been discredited. The studies that discredited our original trials are themselves being discredited now.
In new studies by you.
Yes. Well, us. Don't worry, I'm not also persuaded not to really get the trials up to West Africa.
I'm sure they get depressed in Gambia.
I'm sure they get fucking depressed in Gambia. Doesn't mean we should use them as guinea pigs to disappear off with our drugs. We're due to escalate dosage tomorrow. So we'll start off the first dosage now. If you're happy.
I've been having the most extraordinary dreams.
Yes, me too.
Vivid.
They're so fucking
For days.
bizarre. For days.
Yeah. Last night I did my whole weekly shopping. Went around the whole supermarket where I live. My brain was designed every label, every detail in right time for hours. When I woke up, I was like, oh god, what a boring dream. And then I thought, God no, what a boring life.
1 weekend and the spirit hits
Yeah,
you.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah, I'm climbing the fucking walls.
I'd kill for a cigarette.
I stuck out for a fag.
Did you?
Yeah, you know, round back of here, there's an old asylum.
What?
A mental hospital.
No, what's it like?
Do you want to see?
We're not allowed out.
I might know a way.
You mean the really old building with the red brick?
Yeah, it's all boarded up. They don't use it anymore.
Hello. This could be more glamorous, could it? A man coming on with a bucket, but fear not, the money's gone on what's inside. I'm Toby. I'm a psychiatrist, I'm afraid. When I told my father I wanted to specialise in psychiatry, he said, oh really, the Cinderella of medicine, which, I guess, my father, he thought psychiatry was nonsense about Freud and motivation by your parents, but I was determined to prove him wrong. But seriously, I do think I've vanquished my father in a way. I didn't want to be a heart surgeon, I didn't want to be a plumber of the body. I wanted to be an explorer. So I became a psychiatrist. And of course, like all doctors, your speciality is defined by what goes wrong. When the brain goes wrong, there are physical symptoms, there are causes. But because we think with our brain, we struggle to frame it as this complex piece of biological machinery that it is. We're happy to have liver transplants or heart transplants, but we couldn't imagine a brain transplant. And that's because we think our soul is in there. But that sense of us is only a small part of what's going on at any one moment. Here is our body, and sometimes it requires medication. Those with mental illnesses are not weak. They are strong enough to realise that they need help, and that what is going on is not normal, and that they require support. The pharmacological revolution was by far the most important occurrence in my lifetime, and I'm proud to have been part of that. My father, he lived just long enough to see it. He ran 3 miles a day into his 70s and never touched red meat. But what got him in the end was up here, in one of his more lucid moments. He decided to donate his brain to the studying and teaching of this field. So, thank you, Father. Thanks to people like you, the Cinderella of medicine got to go to the world.
to bits.
It'd be a listed building. Probably cost more to do it things up like this.
Oh, you're such a grown-up. Imagine them all in here. Rocky!
Can you do any tricks?
I can, but on one condition.
What?
You come travel with me after this. Why not? It doesn't have to be for long. We'll go anywhere you like.
I'm not going travelling with you. I barely know you.
What do you want to know?
Tris, I'm not doing that. My course, my relationship, my job.
Don't be so practical. You're romantic.
That's not romantic. That's insane. You're doing what you're doing anyway, just for some company. You're the one being practical.
Do you think your parents would like me? No.
No, of course I do. You're very interesting. Just, I feel weird. That's all.
But it's real life. When is it real then?
No, the antidepressant. The doctor said it's supposed to be something certain, like dopamine, which is the rush you get if something exciting happens, or, well, it's fake. It's what chemical reaction feels like falling for someone.
So,
So, forgive me if I take everything with a little pinch of no.
you don't really think that I only like you because of the
I think it's a strong possibility.
bullshit. I can tell the difference between who I am and a side effect.
With respect, Tristan, no, you definitely can't.
So you're saying any sense of attraction is a result of the trial?
Well, part of it could be.
So you must be basing that off some sort of attraction then?
I didn't say that. It's a chemical reaction is what I'm saying.
But I'm still me!
Yeah, sure, you, but under the influence of something. If you were really pissed and going, oh, I love you, you're my best mate, I wouldn't believe it either.
Why not? Men say that all the time in meaning. They just can't say it when they're sober.
Yeah, but I've known that person for ages, and I don't know, I'm just telling what the doctor said.
The doctors don't know anything. Knowledge is a myth.
Okay.
Well, they wouldn't be trying if they knew. I once had chronic diarrhea for 6 days straight. Nobody predicted that. They say all sorts of shit, like you have to give them your mobile phone because it interferes with the equipment.
You do have to give me a mobile phone because it interferes with the equipment.
Jeez. Do you want a mobile phone? I'll give you a mobile phone.
Can I actually have this?
Yeah, I normally sell them. That's a shit one anyway.
Like in the 90s.
You don't really think that I only like you because I'm high or something?
Everything we do is just about what's pumping around inside of us, isn't it?
Well, that's a cold way of looking at someone. Just come travelling with me.
Oh, come on, we don't know each other.
How do you know anyone?
Well, when you've talked to them, when you trust them.
You came into a mental asylum with me at night. You trust me. I'm going to the fucking Taj Mahal, one of the greatest wonders of the world, and one of the greatest testaments to love ever built. Do you have that in your square yard?
Why don't you do your trip?
I could do actually.
I really want to see it.
Do you?
Yeah?
I was junior salsa champion, 2007. Oh, thank God, where have you been? I thought I would have had to call the police.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Fine.
What's going on?
Nothing, sorry.
Did you climb out of a window?
No, fire escape.
Was there a fire?
No, well, we were going a bit mad in there, and
You're going a bit mad here by the looks of it. Sorry, I didn't realise I was in charge of a bunch of school kids.
sorry.
Sorry.
Have you been smoking? It stinks of it!
Yeah, but like you said, we're not a bunch of school kids, so there's no need to be such a dick about it.
Nicotine will inflate the dopamine levels, which has already been elevated by the agent. I'm sorry, which the experiment which you're being paid to do is getting in the way of your moves. Got it? I assume you came here of your own accord.
Steady?
Yes.
You do realise you have signed a contract to refrain you from sexual activity.
Yeah, I know. Not that we've done anything, apart from what we saw.
Yeah, you perv. Sorry. I don't know why I said that.
I'm responsible for your safety. You have powerful psychiatric medicine coursing through your body. Bed, please. Your own.
Sorry.
Okay, just relax. Everything's fine. Exhale. That's no need for anxiety. Just keep your head in one place. Okay? Okay. I want you to think of something positive.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's too early to say.
What?
I think it's too early to say.
Look at them.
I am.
And tell me the reported effects.
Increased energy levels.
Yes.
Elevated mood.
Yes. And here we see the dampened amygdala activity, strong activity in the dopaminergic pathways, and the reward centers of the brain in general.
If you say so.
It's on a scan right in front of you.
I see it.
In healthy volunteers.
I don't doubt there's an antidepressant effect going on. I just don't think it's got anything to do with your drugs.
That seems rather a coincidence.
I think you're seeing what you want to see. It's what you lot do.
My lot. My lot are your lot.
It's difficult to know what lot I'm in sometimes.
Professionally speaking, what makes you think it's not the drug?
Professionally speaking, two very good reasons. You actually see the scans showing the greatest effect of the volunteers. Are you interested in who they are?
Of course.
Okay, two very different clinical histories, backgrounds, genders even, but they are both involved in intense and protracted flirtation with each other.
Really? Right. Do you think that's what I'm looking at?
I think this physical symptoms and neural activity is a result of that attraction. And frankly, it's obscuring what any sense the drug is doing itself.
Look at it objectively. The agent is designed to avoid the normal emotional dampening we see with antidepressants. So it makes sense emotions would be heightened, with two normal minds are starting from a midpoint.
Normal minds.
You know what I mean. Depression is characterized by deadness of emotion, insularity, lack of engagement with those around you.
Is it?
So the other end of the spectrum, where it can be taken, extreme emotion, excess engagement, overwhelming purpose and feeling. What does that sound like?
Bollocks!
What does that sound like?
I'm pretty sure it's got nothing to do with your drugs, Toby.
I'm sure that's not the point.
Are you even interested in why I don't think it's a drug effect?
Of course. What do you think I'm interested in?
I think you're interested in what else is interesting.
Oh, I'm just alive to possibility. Go on then. What makes you so sure it isn't the drug?
Thank you, Doctor. I'm glad you asked, because number 7 here is on a placebo, not even your drug, and has all the physical symptoms and antidepressant effects.
Ah,
Yes, so it's definitely not your drug.
on placebo.
So with one of them, the effects on targeting natural. No, wrong one.
Sorry, does it matter? This one,
That's one,
please.
please.
Can I ask you something?
Sure. How's Connie?
Tristan, when we do these trials, someone has to not be on the drug, right?
Right. I'm not sleeping.
Is that true?
Yeah, in all drug trials, someone has to be on placebo to compare to control.
So that means I might, or someone might, not be on the drug.
Connie.
Tristan. Oh gosh, my
My
heart!
heart.
It feels like it's going.
Going. I don't know, faster.
Can you see that? See what? Oh, when someone's not on the drug. Sorry, it's just I can hear my heartbeat in my ears.
I just feel vivid. Everything's vivid. And I don't know if it's the kind of thing you're looking for.
And I don't know if it's the kind of thing you want, but I think there's an effect on
My sex drive's mental.
Libido.
Right.
I feel more awake.
I've never felt this alert before.
If you could try and get some sleep.
Sleep!
Sleep is for the weak.
Don't have to sleep again.
All right. Make sure you go back to your bed, please, and make sure your heart box is on. Someone's going to collect it in the morning.
You shouldn't be here.
I know.
Do you feel different?
I think I'm
I'm in love.
I won't keep watching you dance around in your smoke and flicker out. You're not the light I used to know. I don't believe in safety nets. Stronger love, make it alright.